Earth is being threatened by the console war plague. Some real gamers band together to form a unity. These six tigers: Eugene, Terry, Eddie, Michael, Matt, and Danny. They form the platform. The platform. All right, all right, all right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the platform. One of the dope podcasts out there right now, up and coming. And we have a special guest today, Mr. Tony Polanco from Geeks.com and the Throwdown. Mr. Tell It Like It Is himself. And we're really happy to have him. So go ahead, Tony, introduce yourself,
All
give
right.
us a
First
little
of
bit of
all,
promo,
yeah,
and
yeah.
tell us what
Okay.
you're
First of
playing.
all, I want to thank all of you guys for having me on, man. Like I know you guys, support me and throw down. So I was more than happy to come on here when y'all asked me. So thank you for that. First of all,
All
um,
right.
shout out to all the fans listening. Man, it's gonna be a fun show. So yeah, just quick thing about me. So I am a video game quote unquote journalist for Geek.com. And I host the Throwdown podcast, which is every Thursday. That's the main show. And then Sundays, we do Throw Down Your Questions. We answer fan questions. And I'm also, I guess, an embedded embedded journalist within the console war too. I report on these motherfuckers. But sometimes I get a little flack myself. I got to dodge bullets and shit. you
Well,
know.
damn, hold on. Let me go get me some fucking bulletproof vest on or something before we get started. Well, Tony, man, it's great to have you on, and I'm looking forward to our conversation tonight. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead with the other intros. Okay, we're gonna start left to right like we always do. It's Cool Cat Terry. Go ahead, introduce yourself and tell us what you're playing.
Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Cool Cat over here. It's been a pretty good week so far. I was able to complete the campaign for COD Infinite Warfare, as well as start. I'm kind of late on it, but I finally started Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I'm about halfway through it.
Dope.
There you go.
All right, all right. Next we got Eugene. Tell us what you're playing.
What up? What up? What's up? It's your man E, the Magnificent, the Master of Karate, Kung Fu, Jiu-Jitsu, and a whole lot of shit you ain't never heard of. Hmm. Anyway, I've been playing some Heavy Rain, the remastered on the PS4. Great game, highly recommend it.
All right, all right, all right. I'm gonna have to check that out myself. All right, next we got Eddie. Go ahead, introduce yourself and tell us what you're playing.
What's up? This is Eddie, aka Mr. West 78, and right now I'm playing Watch Dogs 2, and I save my comments for later.
Real
All
quick,
right, all right.
I do
Go ahead.
hear an echo. I don't know if anybody else hears it.
So
I
somebody
am
must be
hearing an
playing it
echo.
out loud.
Now
Me.
I got everything muted over here.
Yeah,
Same here.
my stuff's muted.
I don't know.
Eugene.
Okay, what's up,
Not
everybody?
me.
It's not. Yeah, it is you. That's why you didn't say nothing. What's up, everybody? My name is Danny. I am one of the hosts of the platform on HardKnightGamers.com and Hard Knot Gamers, and I'm gonna play Steep tonight. It's supposed to be like a free open beta weekend for PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. So, and I love snowboarding games, so I'm really hype about it, and I can't wait to test it out. All right, so
Wait a minute,
let's
did
get
Mike
ready. Huh?
did you introduce Mike?
Yeah, you forgot Mike,
Yeah.
man.
Damn.
Oh, did I skip you, Mike?
You,
Oh,
you skipped
fuck.
Mike.
Mike,
Yeah,
he's
you
the
did.
go anyway. Who cares?
Yeah, I didn't want him to go anyway. I said, "Fuck you, Mike." All right,
What's up,
go no, go
man?
ahead, Mike. Go ahead. So, introduce yourself. And tell us what you're playing.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Mike here. I've been playing Pokemon Sun and Moon.
We're gonna talk about that too. But first, let's talk about the Golden Joystick Awards. Has anybody had a chance to check it out?
I watched the whole program.
Okay, okay.
I
You
didn't
saw?
watch it, but I did do voting for it.
Oh, you did vote for it. What you vote
I,
for?
I did some voting for it. I don't remember what I voted for because it was a while back when I voted.
Hmm.
I'll let you guys discuss it, and then I got my own opinions on what I feel about the whole awards to begin with.
Okay. All right, all right. So, what I noticed about the award show was that it had a lot of like niche categories. It was like, most hype or, these little, off brand kind of categories to win. And I thought what surprised me was what was nominated as well for like Game of the Year. Because I think it was, Uncharted 4, Overwatch. Um, what was the other one? Um, there was some indie game. It was an indie game on. I think it was like Below or something like that.
To my
And,
inside.
yeah, Inside. And there was another. There was one more game. I can't remember what it was. But I think Uncharted 4 won.
You sure
So
you ain't got them mixed up with the video game awards? Because
no,
it's like they have the
no.
same nominations.
Uncharted was it was nominated as well as Overwatch and uh, let's see here because I have it pulled up here. Um, But I'm telling you, dude, it was weird because it was like all these. It had like so many different categories. I think it was like what 70 categories or 60 categories. Um,
Hmm.
and it was just all these little things. And it was just kind of interesting. They did it all online. It was just a live stream. I don't think they had it on any specific
No, it was
channel.
all on YouTube.
And the winners, it was just crazy. Like Nintendo had their like own category. It was like best Nintendo game, and it was just weird to me how this was. It was like it didn't really get advertised. I didn't really see it pushed anywhere. I don't know if you guys seen it. Um,
Okay,
No,
I just pulled
I
up
didn't
the.
see it advertised. I already knew about it because Mike ended up messaging me about it.
Yo,
I
I'm gonna
just
keep it
I
real right now.
just
I didn't even know about this shit until I saw it in the show notes. I'm like, what the fuck is the Golden Joystick
yeah,
Awards? Like I'm just thinking like this is Star
I
Wars
think
or
it's
something. Like
from.
it's I don't know, man.
I
Cause
think
look,
it's
it
like
started off
it's
small
a
and then it was just like every channel was posting. It was just like check this out now
yeah.
on Twitch, on
What
YouTube,
the fuck?
and it started flooding like all these social media outlets. So that's why I kind of got some interest into it because at first I thought it was the Game Awards. I'm like, what the
Nah, that
fuck
was a
is it
different.
doing on this early? I didn't think it was coming up until like January. I think
Yo,
the
I
one
didn't
with
know
Jeff
nothing about
Keighley.
it.
I think it's the video game awards for over there at the UK because
That's
Hailey Bennett and them they was really talking about from PlayStation Access they was talking about it a lot and everything. So I think that's what it's for. But I just pulled up the list of everything that won.
Yeah, it was like
So
best multiplayer was Overwatch. Anybody got Overwatch?
I
I
do.
have
I
that.
I have not
Yeah,
played that game yet. I don't know
yeah, I
why, but I'm
got
just
it.
not too interested in it.
I got it. I like it. I wish there was more progression as far as like your build, because what you get is what you see is what you get. So it doesn't
Yeah,
really
you're
change.
just picking a character. You're not picking like a loadout or anything.
Right, right.
So it's like one
Best
of those
gaming
MMO games.
platform. Here's what really stuck out to me was best gaming platform. Steam. Steam actually won on this award show. So big
I
ups to
could
the
believe that
PC
though. Yeah,
community.
yeah. Steam is great. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Big
yeah,
ups to the PC community. I mean,
it's
they got one.
because it's like for the longest, you know what I'm saying? It's like they've been really getting ignored when it comes to award shows, and I
Well, that's
mean,
because.
why?
Well, I mean, I think that's just because Steam, what they do is more of a service to purchase and management, and usually those things aren't really on the docket, for most shows like that. So, seeing this even on this list, I was like, what the fuck? Okay, great. I'm a PC player, so that was kind of a proud moment there. Witcher 3 won a lot.
What?
Uh,
Yeah, that last DLC did come out this year.
Remember the red Witcher
Blood
DLC? I
and
think it was like
Wine.
red, yeah, Blood and Wine.
Yeah.
And then
Hmm.
innovation of the year, Pokemon Go.
How is that innovative?
I
I'm not
was,
saying,
I'm
I
not
like
sure. Good
Pokemon Go, but
question.
that shit is not innovation.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell
it's
you like
not.
this. I see it as like because I actually used to play that shit. But anything that can get you to walking around out in the city and just have people like turn into zombies just for a few days, that's very innovative right there.
it
And
was
catching
innovative.
Pokemon
I
was like
guess.
crazy.
Yeah, until people start getting
Yeah.
kidnapped and robbed.
It was hot for a month. I ain't gonna lie because
I'll say about
you
two
always
months. It was
looking for
hot.
Pokemon. But the thing is like it's the same shit. They took too long to update it with new features and stuff, and people lost interest and on to the next one.
Well, that's
Right.
because they didn't have the fucking PvP battles in there. It was just like, okay, I got all these amazing fucking Pokemon, but what do I do next?
Yeah,
Do I just
exactly.
go to a gym and fight and then that's it?
And you go to a gym and you get overpowered, so that was like fucking stupid.
But it did get folks out. Now I give it that.
Oh my
People were
god.
out, and you saw all those big dudes out there, man. You know they ain't been outside in 2 years, man.
Yeah.
Man,
And
it was people who I didn't even think that would be playing this, and I might be done let off of what's the name at like a Pokestop, right? And
Right.
somebody walk up like, "Hey, did you let that off?" And I like, "Yeah." He said, "Thanks, bro." And everybody just sit around in that one spot, just waiting for the next Pokemon to pop up. And I'm like, let me take my ass back home.
I think that's where they're kind of getting the innovation from, as far as like finding a way to get people out of their house, but still have an app, and still use an app.
Right.
I think that was the kind of the focus on that. But I don't. The technology wasn't innovative, right, Tony? I mean, that's been out.
Yeah, that's true. You're 100% right about that.
Yeah,
But I don't know, man. Yeah, that whole Pokemon thing was just interesting to me. It's like it just shows you how much money, and it remember, even though it's not a Nintendo game, it's associated with Nintendo, right? It shows
Yep.
you how much money Nintendo can make if they went third party. That's the shit I've been saying for years. Like, stop with this. Like, the Wii U was trash. The Switch, I think, is gonna fail. Go
Oh
third
god.
party. For goddamn
Oh
sakes, man.
god.
oh,
I'm
I'm
That
just
feeling
being
man
real
is
myself.
right
so
now.
mad at the
Oh
Nintendo,
god, I
bro.
feel triggered right
hold
now.
on. Let him finish his statement. Let him finish his
But no,
statement.
that's all I had to say. It's like, yeah, but no, I don't know, man. Nintendo just go third party, stop with the bullshit. That's all I'm saying, man.
Man, hold up.
Yeah, we got in a heated argument because I told Danny the same thing that Nintendo should stop making consoles and just stick to the handheld game, and that's it.
And
You
I
No,
know,
said
I
never.
even forget that. Even get out of
Nintendo
hey,
is
that shit.
pop culture.
I'm gonna
It's
tell
pop.
y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Nintendo is like very. He's very sensitive because Nintendo one is hard. Nintendo one, Danny hard.
Shut the hell up.
I
That's
mean, you.
funny,
That
Am I
son.
lying? Am I
that kind of
lying?
makes sense. Danny is Jerry of our Nintendo.
Oh, hold up. Wait, no, hold on. I'm not a Nintendo bot. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. You know,
No, no
I'm
Danny
one
just
put
a
Phantom.
one in my
I'm an
house.
old ass gamer. I'm 35. So
That ain't old.
well, it's it's Nintendo was like part of my childhood. Plus, Nintendo is pop culture. It's not just about games with Nintendo. It's like embedded in like our DNA as gamers.
But the thing
Yeah, but
is,
I
what
mean
you need to
Atari's pop culture
realize,
too, and you don't see them anymore.
Yeah,
Yep.
but
yeah,
that's because Atari wasn't as good as Nintendo.
and what you
Oh come
don't
on.
realize is Nintendo is not trying to grow up with us. They're trying to
Yeah,
stay
nah,
in
yeah.
they stand in their own lane, and that's what's messing them up. They have to evolve, but they're not trying
Yes.
to evolve.
Well, look at the Nintendo Switch
Stop,
trailer.
stop,
Look at the
stop.
Oh,
Switch
with
trailer.
the
There were
pillars?
So
no
I'm gonna tell you
kids
about
in
that
that
trailer.
trailer. They
Wait a minute,
showed
let me
only
finish.
I
adults.
know. I
I
made
gotta
that
get
comment that they
explanation for
didn't
that.
have any families at all.
There was no families.
It
So
was
you see,
mostly
there
like
are
young 20-year-olds, fresh out of college or in college for the most part. That's all
right,
they
right.
really.
You see where they're going. They're already showing
Nope,
the world that
nope.
we're
I
listening.
got the perfect explanation for that.
What's
Just
that?
about any trailer you see, you're going to see teenagers to 20-year-olds, right? But what's the
Well, the dude
one
was going to
thing?
work.
Right. What's the one thing a kid always talk about when they're young? I can't wait till I'm an adult. So they see these people playing games at an older age and let them think, okay, I can still play games too. So they're still reaching out to the children because that's how
What's
they
the difference
see.
between
You know,
PlayStation showing adults in their commercials? There's no difference.
PlayStation got everybody.
If you put a that Switch commercial next to any PlayStation or Xbox One commercial, literally what they have in common is all adults. So I
But
don't
see,
see how
PlayStation
that
has,
could you can say that
Honestly,
Nintendo is trying to go to kids when they just basically did what PlayStation and Xbox did. We're
look at the
gonna show
controllers.
adults. We're showing adults.
Look at
uh,
the controllers though. Who's gonna play a split screen Mario Kart on something that small with
You don't have to.
Hey, don't
You
forget that
don't
there, Eddie.
have to.
Don't forget there, Eddie. The cheek to cheek.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
Look,
I
you
mean,
don't have
I
to.
like what I seen with the Switch, but I'm kind of burnt out on talking about it. I need to see more. Nintendo know they might have fucked up because one, they ain't saying nothing about the specs. They
Yeah, well,
remember
we're gonna
now
get
the
that in January.
Nintendo
You know.
before it was called the Switch, it was called the
NX.
NX, and it was supposed to be more powerful than the PlayStation 4 and
Whoa, who
Xbox
said
One.
that
no
shit?
one said that.
No one
Yes,
said
they
that.
did. I
Who said
read
that?
that.
Nintendo fanboy said that shit. Nobody. Come on, son. Nobody said
For
that.
real. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Let me
please look it
correct
up because
myself.
whoever said that is full of shit. I'm not saying you're full of shit. Whoever said that is full of shit. Fuck out of here. Nintendo has. When was the last time Nintendo ever made a console that was more powerful than anything else? The fucking Super Nintendo. That was the last
That's true.
time.
Okay,
Well,
look, check this
actually,
out.
if you think about it, Nintendo 64 was
The 64 was
actually
pretty
was
decent at that time.
strongest at that time.
Yeah,
No, it
Yes,
wasn't.
I would say the
That shit was
64.
cartridges with the bitch ass sound. No, man. No,
but
no.
what was his competition? PlayStation
PlayStation.
One.
PlayStation One was
But
way.
PlayStation One had content, but it wasn't stronger than the 64 though.
Yes, it
It
was
Oh
though.
wasn't.
shit!
Yes, it was though. Like here's the thing: don't just think that because it has 64 bits that it's stronger. It wasn't stronger. Like it couldn't play the fucking Nintendo 64 couldn't play movies. The sound was ass. Like you couldn't hold as much content in in a cartridge. Nah, son. Nintendo.
The,
I'm not dogging on like the Nintendo 64 world, but it was not stronger than no
I can
motherfucking PlayStation. You
I
know.
can
I'll
I
give you
give you perfect.
this. Go
the
ahead.
Sega
I mean,
Saturn was more
let
powerful.
me give you a perfect example of how weak the N64 was. Right now, y'all know I play fighting games, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I own Mortal Kombat trilogy on both the N64 and the PS PlayStation One.
Yeah.
The PlayStation One was vastly superior to N64 version of Mortal Kombat. You had the arcade sound, the arcade graphics, the
Yep.
arcade everything. The N64 was like what?
But the only difference between those two is when you use Shang on the PlayStation, when you like, you had I think it was like Shang, you want to change to Sub Zero or somebody, it like paused for a minute. Whereas Nintendo 64,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was a
That's true.
seamless
It
transition.
was
That
seamless
was the only
transition.
difference.
Loading time was instant with 64, and it was like 20 minutes with PlayStation.
Yeah,
But
because there's no disc to read on the cartridge.
but the damn sound was fucked up.
Yeah.
The sound was. I'll give
Yeah.
you that. I'll give you that. I'll give
Okay,
you
check this out.
that.
I knew I wasn't there. I know I wasn't fucking stupid, but I pulled it up.
Yeah.
All right,
Please. Who
July
said this
27,
dumb shit?
2016, Business Insider, Nintendo NX. Oh, that's it. Less powerful. My fault.
No, but
See, I told you,
you
man.
read it. You read it.
Come on, son.
Oh
No.
shit!
Okay, they go.
Daddy, give it to
No.
him.
They go. No, they go. You know that website
Come on, son.
that website WCCF Tech
Alright.
Nintendo NX technically more powerful than the PlayStation One, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Easy to develop for. That was a rumor. That's where that shit started from. And
And
then
some
Yeah, but you can't go
fanboy
off
other
rumor.
rumors, though.
sites.
You have
Yeah.
to go off the facts. You can't do
Yeah.
rumor.
But see, that's
Yeah.
the thing about it. Nintendo never came out and actually showed any facts. And that's what pisses me off about them.
Well, they set a date for January. So, if the shit comes on in January and they show that they really didn't make anything powerful or doesn't handle anything that's out right now, then I don't know. My hype will change, but
Oh God,
I'm still hyped for it. I still want to be hyped for Nintendo. You know what I'm
Danny,
saying?
you're hyped for a gaming tablet that puts out 720p.
4 gigs of RAM. You ain't gonna have no games on that, bro. I'm telling you, man.
You
Like,
might as well
okay,
get an
they
iPad
show
Pro.
Skyrim. You think they're gonna have Skyrim on that shit? No, they're not.
Yes.
No, they're not. Think
Get an
about this.
What
iPad Pro.
with the mobile version of Skyrim? That's all you're gonna get.
Yeah, I
Ju-
guess. You
Let's go
know.
fucking
If they
say
do a
that.
cloud
Hold on.
thing, they could, because there's already a company that does old games on clouds, and you can play on any device. Any device that has internet
It's not
access.
gonna
You
be
can play
cloud
games.
though. I
So I
know
mean,
it's not because
if they
Nintendo
did
is all
cloud,
about
that would
not.
be the only way.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna really hurt Nintendo if they don't
Liquid
make it
Sky,
to
that's the
where
company I'm talking about. Liquid Sky, you can play, any game that they have, any high quality game that they have on their cloud on any device. You can get like the cheapest, crappiest freaking, cell phone, and you should be able to play it
Said
because
Nokia Flip playing motherfucking
yeah,
Infamous. Is
they're
that what we doing?
I can't remember what their freaking like motto was, but I think their motto was you can play on any potato. I think is what they was their motto or something.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. What's gonna hurt Nintendo is if they don't have that virtual console link to the, what I'm saying, maybe all your old games you bought digitally. If you have to pay for them again, which people are getting tired of doing, and
Oh God.
Sony has really put a bad taste in people's mouth with that.
Oh my god, yes they do.
That's gonna destroy the Switch
Hmm.
by itself.
Hands down, I agree with that right there, Eddie. Hands down.
Look, Critics' Choice, Titanfall 2.
I could, yeah,
Can you
Titanfall
see
2.
that? I mean, Titanfall 2 that good?
Yeah, it's a good game, man.
Hmm.
See, they're gonna make me want to go to Walmart after work tomorrow and get that shit for $30.
How you get
See,
it for 30?
That's what they're
Walmart.
selling it for. Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't drop down in price already.
Yep.
Damn,
Well,
really?
well,
It
Battlefield's
has.
selling for
Well,
that
a
much
lot of
too.
places are doing early Black Friday
Yeah.
sales though,
Yep.
so yeah, keep that in mind. Black Friday is not too far away, and some businesses jump the gun on it
Shit, I
so
wish
that
they
they
had
can get the
sale.
business. So the higher competitors aren't getting all their business.
I
Yes,
wish
I
that
will be
sale would
there
have kicked
tomorrow.
in on my Final Fantasy down purchase.
Should
Yeah,
have
see,
waited.
it say it right here, Eddie. PlayStation Game of the Year, Uncharted 4. And then it says Xbox Game of the Year, Rise of the Tomb Raider, PC Game of the Year, Overwatch.
Wait a minute, how is
Who voted
Xbox
on
Game
all
of the
that
Year
stuff
Rise of
then?
the Tomb Raider?
This is
That
this
ain't
is
good.
this is not like the Game Awards where they have like a panel that does it. This is they actually just put it out there. They just vote, and then it's whatever the gamers vote.
See, okay, this was my thing about like the golden joystick about how I call absolute crap on the whole awards altogether because what do? They let the fans vote. So what do you think you're going to vote for? If they're asking you, which game had like the best, most innovative like new art direction, and you give you 4 games, are you going to actually look at these games to see which has the best art direction, or are you going to vote for the game that you played and you just like?
Yeah.
Most likely, you're going to vote for the game that you enjoyed or you played. There could be 4 games on that list. You probably only heard of one of them. You're going to vote for the one you freaking know, and not even worry about what the other 3 even were on the goddamn list. So the whole stupid awards thing is just complete garbage because people aren't voting for what they're asking. They're voting on what their favorite game was in every fucking category. It's the whole thing is just trash.
And
Damn,
that's
bro.
Mega
He
Sonic.
needs some milk.
Okay.
That was
Uh,
Mega Sonic Teenage Warhead.
Take a breath, Terry. Take a breath.
No, that whole awards thing is complete trash, and I don't believe anything that won on there because I guarantee you, people voted every category their favorite game on the list versus what they're freaking asking in the
Because
beginning.
it's like Ultimate Game of the Year, like any game that had like an Ultimate version of it released, like had its own category, and it was like
But
Dark Souls
how
3 won. It was like what?
how can the Xbox Game of the Year be Rise of the Tomb Raider when
It's
it
right.
came
It
out
says
for Xbox
multi
Live?
Because
plat.
Rise of the Tomb Raider was on Xbox before PlayStation even got it. So
Yeah, it was
And
last
was it not
year.
last
So
year?
how
That
can
was
you
last
vote
year's
for a
game.
game
Yep, it was last year's.
from last
Yeah.
year for this year?
Why didn't they put
Right.
Gears of
But
War
keep,
for
but,
Christ's
but
sake?
keep in mind,
Right.
they do these awards before the end of the year. So if any game comes out at the end of the year, guess what? Now they're on the next year's ballot because the awards came out 2 months before the year even finished.
Fucking
Yeah, I can
stupid.
see that. Yeah, that is dumb. I can see that. That's probably why they didn't
And
fucking
most
push the
games
shit.
come out in the holiday season. And what are they doing? The awards before the holiday season. So guess what they're all missing? All the big, AAA games that came out in the holiday season.
Yeah, that's retarded.
That's why I gotta give Jeff Keighley his props because
So
he
yeah,
waited till December
the
to
whole
do the
awards
Game
thing is
Awards,
trash.
and I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with Kojima because Kojima got screwed by Konami
Yeah,
last year.
man. Let me tell you something about the Jeff Keighley Awards, as I like to call them, right? I've been calling these things bullshit for years, right? I think they're horrible, because
Hmm.
think about who votes for these. It's all these big gaming websites that we don't like, these
Absolutely.
pompous, these pompous assholes. No, I can't stand any of these dudes. So I've always called shit on these, and then every game that wins is always by like popularity contests and stuff, right? It's trash. This year though, I'm gonna give them a little bit of props because they got my man Kojima. Because you guys remember what happened last year, right?
I
Yeah,
remember that
yeah,
shit was wrong than a mug,
that
man.
shit.
And I'm gonna
That
Wouldn't
tell you
even
was
let
what.
him at the
Yeah,
award show. Like
exactly,
what?
bro. So but I also give Jeff Keighley his props too because he put Konami on blast last year.
he
That
damn
was
sure
good,
did.
So I'm glad that Kojima's gonna be there. I don't expect anything from this. Like people, like what was it on Wednesday, right when they had the nominees? People were bugging out. I'm like, what the fuck do you care? Like, let's say you like Doom, right?
Right.
Is Doom gonna get better because it wins? No. Is it gonna
No.
become worse if it loses? No. Why do you care? I never understood this shit. But then again, I'm a guy. I don't like awards. Like to me, all award shows. I'm talking about video games, any Oscars, whatever. To me, it's all a big industry circle jerk. That's all it is. Like that shit
It
doesn't really
is,
have
man.
any significance for us at all. It's bullshit.
It
You know.
what it does is it feeds the fanboys because
It
if
does,
you
Oh
look at
yeah,
man.
the
exactly.
if
Yeah.
you look at the game of the year nomination,
It
only
wins your heart.
one game on there is tied to one specific console, and that's
Yeah.
Uncharted 4.
Yeah,
The
the
game,
fanboys already went crazy.
yeah,
I saw a specific gamer who shall not be named. He's kind of crappy. This motherfucker's talking about how why aren't there any Xbox games? We got snubbed again. Media bias, the usual bullshit. Hey, how about this? Maybe your games aren't good enough. How about that? You
Dickhead.
know?
exactly. And maybe they need to start supporting their fucking games because, as far as I know, Gears didn't get like what? Didn't even get a million damn fucking units
Okay,
sold in its
to
first
be
month.
fair, yeah, to be fair to Gears, it did make it to number 3 on NPD, right?
It did. Yep.
But it didn't sell as well as Gears 3 did during the same time.
True.
So that's what's going on here. So I hear these guys all the time talking about, oh, we have the best system, we have the best games. Why aren't you buying these games? That's what I want to
The
know.
look, the PC community supported Gears more than the Xbox community. The PC community supported
What?
Forza Horizon 3
Wow,
more than the Xbox community. That's
yo,
who I heard
that's
talking about
Yeah,
that's
that's
Horizon 3.
sad,
insane.
son. That's
The
sad,
PC
man.
community.
Because Xbox, yo, I'm gonna keep it real right now. Xbox One has some dope games this generation, but these dudes aren't buying them. I don't get
They're
it.
not.
All they do is talk about them and don't
Yeah,
buy
Yep.
none.
That's it. They get
When
on these
when
fucking like forums and shit and
yeah.
fuel the fire. That's all they do.
yeah,
It's
And
like
this is fire for them.
if you check out Twitter all day long, you will see the same ones that's talking shit on Twitter instead of playing the game. At least I know who takes the time out to when they disappear from Twitter. I know what they're doing. They're playing
yeah.
games because that's what I'm doing. I'm playing my
Yep.
motherfucking game. And then I get on Twitter, check it out. It's time to talk shit because these guys been on there all day long
Yep.
talking shit and they're not playing the games, making countless videos but not playing the games, stealing gameplay video.
Hmm.
And then you add them on your friends list on Xbox Live, and then every time they go online, they're either watching Hulu, Netflix, or watching YouTube videos. But then you go to the achievements, they don't play a goddamn thing, but yet they review the
Wait a minute,
game.
hold on. Now I will admit, when I'm not playing my games and I'm not online, I am watching Hulu or Netflix. Daggone
Yeah, but you got achievements and trophies and shit to prove that you actually played
Yeah,
a game.
you like what 18 level 18 trophies, Eddie? So yeah,
Get
you
it right. I'm level 19, getting ready to hit 20 by the time I finish Watch Dogs 2 in
what
Skyrim.
was cute to get goddamn out of me, sir.
But I mean, I'm happy about my level. But it's a guy out here that I mean, I got him on my friends list, and he's not cheating to get his platinums. This dude is beyond insane. And I said, "Well, how do you do this shit?" He said he lives in the middle of nowhere, and that's all he has to do is play.
You talking about K Marley, whatever his name is?
Yeah, Carl O'Malley or whatever you want to
What's his
call him.
Do
That
what's
do
his
How
like
many?
what's
How
level
his
many?
do
How
like
many?
level
Yeah,
75 or some shit?
how many platinums he got?
this dude, I'm
About
finna look
close to
him up right
300.
now.
Wait, how many?
what?
He's level 72,
God
Ooh,
and
damn!
son.
yes, level 72. And how many platinums do we got? Where's trophies at? He has 394 platinum trophies.
Damn.
Damn,
A
he
My
was
total
man
of
playing
goes. That's a
his
20,000
gamer right there,
ass off.
trophies.
man. You know, he ain't
I'm
spending
sorry.
time battling fanboys. He's just too busy playing. You know?
Hell
Oh
yeah!
no.
God damn!
If
Wow,
you
that's
want to add him on
amazing.
your friends list, look him up as Harambe Lives Again.
Oh, my man, I like that name.
He got reincarnated to a gamer. God damn!
Shit.
This dude, this dude, he plays and he's disgusted by Xbox fanboys.
Well, he should be. You know.
He's playing
Yeah.
Dishonored now, so he'll have it platinum by the end of next
Pipe,
week.
pipe, part tomorrow morning.
Yeah, that's possible. Shit.
God damn! I mean, I'm
I mean,
tripping
And
about
you
how
he
many
know,
platinum.
you know what though? He got blocked by that other YouTuber that does trophies
that
PSN
PS4
trophy.
trophies guy.
Yeah, he blocked him.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
blocked he blocked Marley
Why?
because he wanted I guess he wanted him to show his real trophy achievements or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He got triggered and blocked him.
All right,
Because
that sounds petty as fuck.
honestly, I think Carl is better than him.
Yeah.
That
Well,
dude.
that's fucking crazy, man. All right, well, what about Mass Effect? It's got most most
Most
wanted.
anticipated.
Yep.
Most anticipated.
Do
Now I
you
can believe
agree?
that. I'm down for that. I
Oh,
agree with it.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting for that game, and it keeps getting delays and stuff. So like, yeah, I've been anticipating this game for a long time. And now I just read today that there's a rumor. It hasn't been confirmed. It's just a stupid rumor. I know I said earlier, you can't go off rumor, but there's a rumor that it might get delayed again.
Delays
I
are
wouldn't be
good.
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
So,
Yeah, I
Delays
wouldn't be
are
surprised either.
so I
because
think it'll be what, the third delay now. I think it'll be the third if it does, which is fine. I
look,
mean,
check this out. Until it beats the Last Guardian and Final Fantasy 15 delay,
or
it,
Cuphead. Cuphead's been delayed like
Oh
10 times.
God.
nah, I'm saying they got a whole decade. You know what I'm saying? So
But
in
that's not
10
like
years,
that wasn't like confirmed coming out. That was them, still developing it forever and ever and ever. They weren't like, okay, this is guaranteed coming out this year, and then they just, waited like another decade. That's not what happened.
Team Ico missed a whole generation.
Yeah, man, that's
They
crazy.
did. Yeah. Fuck.
So
That's true.
and December the 2nd, we'll finally get a game that we should have been playing on the PS3, and we should be geared right now. They should be coming out with their fourth game, but I don't know what happened. So I
Well,
mean, I don't care about delays because I see they're needed. My thing is, if a game comes out after it's been delayed so many times and it's still trash, like, I mean, I'm finna sacrifice myself. I'm putting my head on the fucking block. Fallout 4 should have been delayed.
mm,
It
you
should have
about to
been
get
delayed.
fucking death threats and shit.
I
They
don't
gonna,
care.
they gonna
Man, look,
slide in your
Tony,
I'm
DM
all
with
for
fucking.
games getting delayed if they're actually going to get them better. I hate it when they delay it and it's just for a marketing thing. That ticks me
yeah,
off. Where they delay it and then they didn't do anything to the game at all. They just delayed it for, well, you know what? We don't want to release it so close to this game because it might hurt our sales or whatever.
Yeah,
That's irritating. But
yeah,
if
that
they're
was
going
Drive
to delay
Club.
it, they better be improving the damn thing.
I mean, I like Fallout 4, but falling through the floor and getting stuck in walls and stuff shouldn't happen
But that's a
when
typical Bethesda game, though. Let's just be honest, man.
I
Every
mean, that's
Bethesda
true.
game's fucked up, you know?
yeah, that's true too.
I've
Because
said
I
that
had
all
fun. I
along.
actually had fun with Fallout 4. I didn't
I,
beat it
I had a
yet,
lot of
but
fun
I
with it.
loved it. I loved it when I
Same
played so
here.
far.
I
Hey, I got
still
the
haven't
yeah.
beat it. I haven't
I got the
bought any
platinum in that one.
DLC. I haven't
You
bought any
platinum
of the DLC or nothing in that one yet.
Hell yeah, platinum that shit, man. 2 weeks, I was done, son. I
God
got all that.
fuck,
damn,
man.
Yo, what's your PSN,
shit!
Tony?
What do you
I let
think?
my son get mine.
Hey, everybody asks me, "What's your PSN?" I'm like, "It's right there in the name, bro."
Bro, I like it,
Look,
bro.
this dude
I
has
think I
the
just
same
added you.
name for everything, so
Yeah,
that's why. I mean, he's strictly legit. You want to look for him? Look for the same name on every
yeah. Because
site.
Romney, that I made that shit up. It's a made up name. I didn't take it from anything.
Okay,
So
yeah.
That
Then I,
shit
work.
sound
then
like
I,
a
Yeah,
damn
yeah,
bad
you can
Nazi
see, yeah,
bar
this
fight.
shit's everywhere the same,
you
just
know
like
what?
that, yeah.
Then I just added you. Then, because I think you want the Ryu headband
Yep, that's
avatar.
me. Yep.
Yeah, I just added you.
Yeah, Black Dragon 79. There you go.
There you go.
I
So
love
wreck
this
his
app
shit
on
in
my
Street
phone.
Fighter too when you get it, when you get a chance.
Oh, what happened, son? Did I hear something wrong? What?
Wreck his shit in Street Fighter, please.
Okay, I'll play you in Street Fighter, man. I got my Hori fight pad. I'm good, man.
All
Yeah,
right, let's
please.
go.
Man,
And
Let's
fuck
go.
him up, cause damn,
stream
man,
his
that
shit.
shit.
Battle room right now.
If
Battle
you
out
don't
right
beat
now.
him, if
If
you
you
don't
don't beat
beat
him,
him, you just feeling his ego, cause this dude, I mean,
Yeah, he lives off of that game, and it's like,
Oh, he might fuck me up then.
yeah,
I'm,
it's the game he plays is Street Fighter.
he
Don't feel bad,
uses
Tony.
Zangief.
It's
So
the only game
But
he's
also,
ever platinum.
you know we did without a story mode. Anyway, let's see what else did they have. They had best indie Firewatch. Anybody had a chance to play that?
man, that game was
I did play Firewatch. I
uh,
thought it was a good game, but I mean, it's not like, an amazing ass game, but it was still really good. I liked it for what it was, but I mean, they definitely had potential to make it way more than what it was.
I didn't
Did you
like
like it,
that
Tony?
game. Nope,
You
I
didn't
didn't
like it?
like it. I thought it was overhyped, man. Like super overhyped. Here's my main problem with the game, right? Like everybody was talking about, like, oh my god, the dialogue is so great. Okay, this game takes place in the late '80s, right? With
Right.
two 40-year-olds, right? They sound like 20-year-olds from 2016. It completely threw me off. Like I expected them to go, OMG, oh my god, like talk like I don't know. I didn't like that, man. It's like the dialogue was just throwing me off, and then I just don't like these like walking simulator games. Like I've learned that about myself. Like I played a couple of these. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is the point here? Like the game looked gorgeous, but that's it. Like I like looking at it, but other than that, like I don't care about these characters. They talk funny. Like there's no real gameplay here. I didn't like it, man.
You know what? A lot of people said that it was like a walking sim because it was basically there was not really a lot of like gameplay play elements other than like what you interact with, and that was it. And you basically
Yeah.
just moved forward in the story. So that
Yeah,
was
it
the
was
gist of it.
very linear game. It was very, very linear. They're like, you go here, go there, grab this, and go back, kind of thing. So there wasn't really anything you do on your own. It was very, very linear.
I swear when they showed the fucking trailer for that, they made it seem like it was this like survival adventure and shit. Like
yeah,
you
like it
you
was
going through
kind of
trials and
horror.
tribulations. Yeah, but it wasn't that really.
No,
It
it
was
wasn't.
just.
It's just you walk around in a forest from one thing to the other. There's no real objectives, And like I said, the dialogue is just bad. Nah, man, I can't recommend that game. And I know it's gonna get praised. It already is, but nah, skip that.
Best
I,
Nintendo,
I
Legend of
liked it.
Zelda,
I
Twilight
would say
Princess.
I would say play it at least once. I mean, if you just want a story, if you're looking for like action gameplay or an adventure, then it's not for you. But if you just want to enjoy a storyline and just how it unfolds, then try it out. It's good for
I'll
that.
s- I'll stick with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mhm. I'll, I'll go Mafia 3. If we're talking story, Mafia 3 for sure. Because
That is a good story.
that story fucked me up. But it's amazing how they like we talked about in the previous podcast the chances that they took because the story isn't PG at all.
No.
It's not sugar
Yeah,
coated.
hell no.
Hell no. The shit that you go through, you feel, you just feel like, damn, I couldn't make it through this. I don't know if
This
you could be strong enough to deal with it.
the story made me ignore the bugs, and I really wanted to, see the outcome of it. So I
Hmm.
pushed through it, and that shit, man. I mean, if you ain't played it yet and you ain't beat it, I'm about to spoil it for you because it's
Oh,
been
you should. Spoiler alert, everybody. So if you're listening, you're
spoiler alert.
watching, just mute it.
It
Don't turn us off. Just fucking mute
just
Take
mute
your
or
headset off
whatever,
for a
but
moment.
when you start going after the capos, when you kill them, you kill them the worst way, like throwing them out of the building from like 20 stories. That right there is just crazy for one thing. And it's just you okay, this might sound racist, but
Uh oh.
just to be
Oh, hold
able to
Oh
kill
shit.
people,
on. Oh, shit.
Trigger
just to
warning, everybody.
just to be able to kill people that you know that's gonna look you in the face and call you a nigga, it feels satisfying.
Dude, I'm not gonna
Very
lie. I'm with you on
satisfying.
that, dude. When you walk past that group of three that's like beating up the black dude, and he turn
Yeah,
around and say, "What you looking at, nigga?" I usually just walk
yeah.
real slow. I pull out that fucking shank, whoop, whoop.
And
I
look,
wreck them, and then I
just
throw their
hold
ass in the
on.
back of they fucking Trump truck, and then I drive that shit into the fucking ocean. Next.
I rolled up on a group of people selling black people. So I'm automatically obligated to kill everybody in the damn room.
Yo, you got me
Everybody.
ready to get that game.
I mean,
Dude.
and in the shotgun, I get surgical with that bitch. That's what I'm talking about. Is
Dude,
that
that
game?
clan rally.
And this is why, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like I said, this might sound racist, but I think the only reason that game got a bad review score is because it was a black guy killing a lot of white people.
You can't have that in video games,
I'm just
man.
being real. That's just my honest opinion. I'm not racist. You guys know I'm not.
Eddie, stop
But
damage controlling, dude.
I'm not
You about to
damage
make yourself
controlling.
be racist.
I'm not damage controlling.
Oh
It's
shit.
just, it's
But
just that time period back then. In that time period, shit was really crazy. And
You got me wanting to get that game.
for that developer to take that risk and do put that in the
yeah,
game,
I
you gotta
applaud
give
them.
them props.
I
You
applaud
know?
them because they said fuck the industry when it
Yeah,
comes to sugarcoating shit. If we gonna do a story about the South during that time, nothing was sugarcoated then. So why should the shit be sugarcoated in the game? You know,
yeah,
and that's why I loved it
Yeah.
so much because it was just like, wow, they went there. They didn't fucking like stop. They said, no, no, no. You get to gun
yeah.
down a Klan rally, and you get to do that shit explicitly. You know, you can sneak all you want. You can blow them motherfuckers up. You can set them all on fire. You can knock that goddamn cross down. You can do all kind of shit.
And this
Uh,
the thing. This the thing. Now this is where you know the game is really grounded, because even though you're a black guy and you killing all these racist white people, you have a guy, white guy, his name Donovan. He ends up being the baddest motherfucker in the game at the end,
yep.
because he what he did that shit. I was like, what the fuck, this
Yeah,
dude.
man. It
I
was
mean,
heartbreaking. It was. It
it,
was.
well, it's two different endings. I only got one ending, and that was when, I chose to, keep running the city and shit. I did my Tony Montana thing. But what Donovan did at that hearing, when he exposed that guy for being, behind all the bullshit,
Yep.
and shot him in front of everybody on national TV, I
Mm.
was like, yo, that's that dude had your back the whole entire time.
That's why I'm surprised it didn't get on the list there. For that awards for like story. At least a mention or a
Because
nomination.
people, I'm gonna tell you,
So
people
many
were scared
people
to take.
ragged on that game, though. Remember, it got bad reviews because people were hating on it for like the smallest reasons without actually playing through the
Playing
story.
it.
They were complaining about a bunch of little crap instead of
Yeah,
focusing on the
They kept
story.
saying, "Well,
So
how come
but
it's not like Grand Theft Auto with this? How come it's not like Grand Theft
yeah,
Auto with that?"
so
Well, it ain't
yeah,
Grand Theft
Because it's
Auto. It's
not
fucking
Grand Theft
Mafia.
Auto.
Right? It's Mafia 3. It's
that's
not
just like
Grand Theft Auto.
Watch Dogs and Watch Dogs 2. That's not Grand Theft Auto. Period.
yeah,
No.
I mean, there's a lot of games that like to do things similar to Grand Theft Auto. Your Mafia 3, your Watch Dogs, Saints Row. But I mean, they're still not GTA.
The
They
only
have their
thing,
own little things that set them apart.
the only thing that's similar is all of these games being open world. And that's something that Rockstar, pulled
Yeah,
out.
open world, third person,
Sandbox.
That's it.
basically.
That's
It's
the
just
only
a
thing
genre.
similar.
It's just a
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
genre.
just the genre. What
Yeah.
makes a game in that nature of of open world like that, what makes a game its own is the story.
Yes.
And that's why Watch Dogs 2, to me, I think the story is kind of weak.
Mm, 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 mm.
I
I know
think
you
I
itch. I know you itching to talk about that shit right now, Eddie. I feel you. I feel your
is
chair shaking. I feel it,
I gotta finish playing through it, but right now, from what I'm playing, the story is kind of weak. I mean,
I told y'all not to get that. Never mind.
it's fun, it's
I know. Here we
fun,
go.
and it's fun, and it has its little moments. But as far as the story goes, is no sense of urgency in this game, right? It's no, like with the first Watch Dogs, you was on a mission to find out who killed, or who had your family killed and shit like that.
Right.
People was like Aiden Pierce it was just a bland character. No, this guy basically, he shut off all emotions because your boy Frank Castle, the Punisher, same shit. Same shit.
Yeah.
So
But I kind of felt he was. I felt that Aiden his personality. I know he shut everybody off, but I felt that he still was just a little dry. Maybe because of the lines that he was fed. What he was
Yeah,
written for
I
him.
mean, he
Man, I need
was.
to jump in, man. Aiden Pierce was bland as shit, man. Like,
Yeah,
let's
Here's
just be
yeah,
honest.
yeah, man.
I'm playing Watch Dogs 2, and I'm the opposite. I'm loving every second of it because this game has something the first one didn't have, personality, right? Like
Absolutely.
it does
Here's
have that.
yeah.
It
let
does have
me
that, but the story is not grabbing me.
No,
It's
okay.
like
Like I understand it doesn't have a sense of urgency, but to me, I kind of like the story of like, you know what? Fuck the man. They've been fucking with us all this time. We're gonna get them now. I like that because what's the first, the story in the first one? I got to go avenge my relative. How many times have we played that shit already?
yeah, right.
it's about
That's
in every
true.
The
Batman
commercial,
game.
you know what? The commercial Watch Dogs one should have been like, "Hi, I'm Aiden. I'm mad about something. Play my long ass game and find out why."
Yeah, exactly. Let me tell you, Watch
And don't
Dogs.
and don't forget to get and do not forget to buy the on disc day one DLC.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh God.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Watch Dogs 2 is what Watch Dogs 1 should have been because it feels like you're Watch Dogs looking out for everybody, you know? Like in the first one, it was just too fucking generic for me, man. And I was one of the people who actually didn't hate the game. I thought, like, I liked all the hacking shit. I liked the Chicago and stuff. I liked all that, but it was just like bland and boring, like character wise
That
and story
music,
wise.
dude, fucking sucked, dude. I
Yeah,
The
couldn't
man.
believe
music,
how.
yeah,
Who was the
hey,
fucking music producer on that game? Because they should have been fired, dude. Because
I'm gonna
there
tell
was
you,
like two songs I
no,
like. What the
no.
fuck,
The music in Watch Dogs One shined when you walked up on the dudes on the corner freestyling.
man? That shit.
That that
That shit.
that was
But
just
hold on,
not.
man. That no.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
just one
that.
moment don't make up for the entire playlist. Playlists fucking suck. I think I like Nas that one song, and that was it. And I
Man, look,
couldn't I
I didn't
couldn't drive
even.
around with music on, dude. I couldn't because I didn't want to
I
fucking
cut
hear
the
that shit.
I cut the music off. Like on this one, Watch Dogs 2, it's so limited with the music. It's like okay, we did that in Mafia 3 with only three
Yeah,
stations,
play
but
your own music.
yeah, exactly. So I
Yeah,
put,
I
you know
guess
what I'm saying?
nobody's trying to get a game,
That
huh?
that could be them just trying to save money, not have to get all the copyright stuff done.
That's true.
Yeah, well, GTA
But
5 did it. Yeah.
I mean, to me,
But GTA, keep
Watch
in mind,
Dogs.
GTA is going to have a much higher budget.
Well, yeah,
They've
Yeah.
been
that's true.
success for
Rockstar
so
is
long.
billionaires and shit. Yeah.
Whereas I don't even remember who made Watch Dogs.
Oh no,
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft
Was
did
it
that
Ubisoft.
years
Ubisoft?
ago.
Yeah, they
Okay,
got they got money too, though.
They
they
got
do,
money.
but
I was gonna say Ubi got
I
money.
have they do, but they tend to f their games up though quite a bit though
Yeah,
too.
that is true. That's a fact
Amen.
right there.
Yeah,
Yes,
like they
amen
always
to
have
that.
the worst servers with their games. It's like that's my biggest complaint with them is their servers are always horrible.
I think their fucking
We
QA testers are all rival companies. Like they just have people that like, hey,
They
don't tell them what's
sabotage
really
them.
wrong with. Yeah, just like, oh, this game run great, man. This is the best shit ever. Sucks.
we found out they know how to run a fucking franchise into the ground too.
They need to
Yes.
stick with single player games because like when they do Far Cry and stuff, they do well. But when they ever try to do something and make it multiplayer, it's just don't.
Yo, it's
They need to
ironic you
stay
say
away.
it's ironic you say it because Ubisoft put out a report this week where they said future games will not focus on the single player.
Oh God,
Oh
they're doomed.
God,
They just signed their death warrant. They're
they
doomed.
Yeah.
did. They
Okay,
stabbed
because yeah,
themselves in the stomach with a fucking
they're,
knife.
I think your stream just died, dude. I have a.
No, it's there.
You sure? Because I got like a little emergency like
You see
traffic
it?
cone thing on mine.
You see it? It's there. I'm looking
I
at it
got
right
it.
now.
I got a code on
Mine's,
mine also.
mine's got a cone, yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it doesn't say live anymore. That's all grayed out.
Right.
Oh shit!
It's
Ah
live right
shit.
now. Look, it's live right now.
It,
I'm
All
it,
right.
looking at it
it
right.
just turned back on. It just turned back on
Yep.
mine.
Just turn back on.
It must have, crashed momentarily.
Must be a
I don't know
DSL
what
internet
happened.
y'all got.
As
Oh
I was
no,
gonna
dude.
say.
No, I got real motherfucking internet.
Now I'm talking about the mother guys.
Sorry, you guys. Technical difficulties for a brief moment.
All
All
We
good.
are a ragtag group, but that's okay. That's how you know you getting some real shit from us because hey, at any given time, shit can fuck up.
But
Exactly.
we back. We back in this motherfucker. We back. Okay. All right. So let's get off
Oh,
of. Go ahead.
like you were saying about
God, they
Ubisoft.
do
Like I
suck.
said, don't even get me started. Like the Division, I went hard on the Division. They fucked that game up royally.
They
The
did.
And how
hackers,
long that game?
exploiters,
How long
dude.
that game delayed for?
Oh,
It
it
got.
was.
It
I
was
don't think
supposed
it
to
was.
be. It was supposed to come out like a
It's supposed
launch
to be.
window
Yeah, it's
title,
supposed to be a launch title, just
not a
like
launch
Drive
title
Club.
in the launch window,
Just
and
like
then they
Drive
pushed
Club.
it. They
So
pushed
many
it all the way.
bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game was super broken. Like their stats were all off. The stuff wasn't balanced right. You'd go and put certain gear on to get certain perks, and then the perks weren't even doing anything because they didn't have it coded right. So you're thinking you're stacking these things, and in reality, you weren't doing crap to your character because everything was just broken in that game.
But the
Because
single
developers are
player,
lazy.
the
Plain and
single
simple.
player was
They didn't
cool
even play
until
their own game. That's the joke part. Like when I watched them on Twitch, and it's like they're talking about their game and promoting their game, but like none of those idiots have even played the damn thing. They're the ones that made it. It's like, don't you test your own product first before you put it out there?
It's like
I told you, rival
You know
companies
what?
testing they shit.
You know
it's
what,
like
dude?
Test your own crap, make sure that you're happy with it, and then have other people test it because you need that other opinion. Because they're going to spot things that you're not going to know. Just like when you write something, you're going to proofread it. You're going to miss stuff because you already know what it's supposed to say. So in your mind, you're not seeing the error. Have someone else look at it, fine. But
Now
at
we're the
least
testers, Terry.
test it yourself first. Make sure you're okay with it, and then have a third party check it. Don't just toss it to somebody else and then you get junk. Come on, people.
Terry, we're the testers.
Take some pride in your freaking product. I
We
understand
pay
you're
for
a
the beta
tester,
test. We
but
pay for the beta test.
you
Then they
should
release the DLC
you
when
should
the
have
shit's
some
finally
pride
finished.
in your product. You need to stand behind your product. If you can't stand behind your own goddamn product, don't fucking make it. That's my opinion.
When the last time a developer stood by their product? Let's be real.
CD Project Red with The Witcher 3. I swear they are a rare company, and the way that they talk and treat the consumer is amazing. No
yes.
DRM. They make sure the shit isn't on disc. If they offer something like an add-on to the game, it's a real add-on. It's not something $20 gets you 50 more hours, which is amazing to me. And it's not on disc. It's something separate than what they originally released.
Hmm.
So that's a company right there, man, that
Yeah,
actually care.
yeah. Take note, 2K Sport, WE 2K17,
EA.
Oh,
29,
the hell
30
with 2K. I
thirty
can't.
dollars, $30 season pad and everything already freaking there, ready to go.
Ugh.
Don't
Ugh.
even get me started there. That's like it's like Destiny. They started that whole trend, but I mean it was coming,
Tony, you
and
play
it's just
Destiny?
Oh, yeah, Destiny. I played that like when it launched for a month, and then I realized that it was just a big grind fest. Like, there's no substance to the game. I stopped playing it. I never came back. Actually, no, I did come back because my site wanted me to write about it, and I remember hearing all these cats saying, "Yo, Destiny is different than it was on on launch day. It's a completely different game." I go back. It's the same fucking game, man. Nothing's
It is.
changed. You
Yeah,
know,
they're like, yeah, we're gonna give you this new DLC.
It's
Okay,
like
where am
now
I
you can.
going? Oh, I'm replaying the same goddamn worlds I was already on. Oh,
You know
yeah,
what
thanks.
they?
man.
You know what they
Pay
added?
for
They
new
added the
DLC where
dab.
I didn't do anything. Thanks a lot, you freaking
They
Bungie
You know
added the
what?
assholes.
dab. They added the dab so you can dab in that
Oh
Yeah,
motherfucker.
my
I
god,
guess,
it's so
man.
do you
stupid.
know what I don't get
So
about these
stupid.
Bungie fanboys, these Destiny fanboys? They get all excited about this new DLC that comes out. It's the exact same shit you did last
It's
week.
done. It's the same shit. There's
Yeah,
no.
they give you like a new like social hub, and that's
Yeah.
it. You're paying for that new social hub to get your quests, and that's all you paid for because everything else in that DLC was already there. Day one. You haven't got anything new at all.
It's
it's like
bullshit.
Yeah,
it's like
like my friends try to get me to play Destiny all the time, right? Gee, want to do the days daily? Want to do the day strike? Didn't we do that 2 days ago? The exact same one, the
it's, it's
exact
it's
same
it's
way.
mirrored. You going left instead of right.
Like I see, there's no legitimate reason for anybody to own that game, other than the fact they suck at Call of Duty. That game is hand holding as hell.
it's like Terry said when the game came out that you played the full game when you did the beta.
You did. And that's why I was so ticked because I was one of the people that was hyped for that game. I bought it for Xbox One and the PS4. Plus I got the season passes, all on the first freaking launch day. And then I played it on Xbox and I was like, shit.
Shit. Yeah, I knew it.
It's like they just freaking rooked me good. I was so ticked. So yeah, so like Mike, he bought me all the damn DLC for that game because I refused. I was like, I'm not giving them another goddamn penny. They can pay me to play their goddamn game. How about that? So Mike was over here buying me the DLC, and I kept telling him, Mike, stop giving these idiots money.
Yeah, right. The content's already friggin' there. Just wait for another Game of Year edition and spend another $60.
Yeah, so when Destiny 2 comes out, I'm not getting it. I don't care how high people get. They're like, oh yeah, they're actually going to do it right. No, they're not. It's the money. They just in it for the money. They're not going to give you anything good. So
You know what?
whenever they make Destiny 2, don't buy into their freaking propaganda, people.
Yeah. Now, y'all see how bad DLC is getting now, right? Especially when new consoles come back to Pro. I'm telling you, my prediction is by mid 2017 to end 2017, frame rate is going to be DLC. I shit you not.
Man.
If that shit fucking happens, I retire as a gamer.
I'm telling you, day one DLC is going to be 60 frames per second for $29.99.
Dude,
I'll play the base edition of 30 frames per second.
I will join Anonymous and hack they shit, dude. I'm telling you, man, I'll shut their servers down, DDoS the fuck out of them. No way, dude. I'm serious, man. If they do that, I'm done.
Well, Sony already said that no developer is allowed to do shit like that. Like any pro features, they're not allowed to make, they're not allowed to charge you. That's what Sony's saying, at least, So I'm going to hold them to that,
Oh, well, that's a relief, because I can't fucking do that, dude.
Wasn't you, Tony, or one of your friends that I was listening to your old podcast a couple days ago that said they noticed somebody that spent almost $5,000 on Neverwinter?
Was that? I don't think that was my podcast.
What?
Why would you spend that much money on that shit?
You were in a podcast, on Neverwinter. You were in a podcast, I think, with somebody. I was listening to.
Yeah, with the Press Start podcast, right?
Probably, yeah, that one. Yeah, he said somebody. He said he knew somebody who knew that on Neverwinter spent $5,000 on that game.
Dude, Neverwinter.
That's right, on DLCs and shit. Yeah.
I can believe it. I mean, the games that are free to play and they have all that in-game, freaking purchasing crap. Those games make so much money. I mean, look at League of Legends. Okay, they make crap tons of money buying the characters.
It's crazy.
So I see that. It's just like your mobile games too. You're like, people are playing games on their phone and they don't want to, wait 2 hours to, do something. They go and they throw down $10 or whatever, save 2 hours. They make a lot of money off that crap because people, are just impatient. They want everything now.
Yeah, the hell with playing the game these days.
Like your husband there, Terry, right? When he goes overseas.
Oh my God, he ticks me off so much. I just want to, turn his phone off.
Revoke his $50,000 charge for fucking Bejeweled.
No.
But I understand where he's coming from. He's overseas. He's stuck on a boat in the middle of nowhere. So all he's got is his phone and gameplay on his phone. That's all he's got. So I understand where he's coming from. So it still breaks the bank when he's blowing it all on a damn phone game.
It was great. It was like one day me and Terry just sitting there playing a game, and he's overseas doing his thing, serving his country for us. And she's like, "Hold the phone, Mike." Because I got to get a hold of Joe. He spent like $200 on his game.
Oh my God! I let him know. Like, you kidding me? You spent $200 on some freaking Google Play shit.
I blame him, Terry. I blame him. Shame on him. I fucking blame him. You know what I'm saying? He's why we got EA right now. I blame him.
This is why you got EA, Neverwinter, WW2K17 are all.
Oh my freaking good Christmas, yo! That piece of shit.
This must have good Christmas.
Right? Yeah, he did. His age is showing.
So, Mike, you're just as guilty. You're over here, throwing money towards freaking Destiny. You're throwing money towards your freaking
Also, it's you, Mike. Hold on, let me kick this
I
gotta kick this motherfucker out this chat. Hold on, how do you do it? How do you kick this motherfucker out?
He knew how broken Division was, and he was still promoting that piece of crap. And now all of a sudden today you changed your tune about how you're saying that game was, broken?
It's broken.
Oh shit, we have another.
I'm calling it right now. It's broken, Terry.
Oh, and it took you a damn year to figure that out, you doofus.
Hey, I'm hard-headed.
Cole,
Got a match by start.
you stupid.
All right.
Come on,
Well,
Spawn. Come on with it.
let's move the segments. Let's go. Let's talk about. I'm gonna skip Nintendo because we already bashed it. So let's go to segment three, and let's
Calling
talk
the chemistry
about.
up and
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to.
I want to go through that pressure. Let's go to November, December. Eddie, you said you're really interested in Final Fantasy 15, right?
Yeah,
11 days.
like I mean, I like the third demo. I know me personally, I didn't have no issues with it, but I know somebody here that did have an issue with it, and
Oh
Oh,
shit. Uh oh.
and but my thing is, I mean, I guess I've just been waiting for so long for this game. You know what I'm
Woo!
saying? And
First round down. First
when
round.
it comes to when it comes to Japanese RPGs, you're gonna get your money's worth if you're a fan.
True.
Period. And I mean, just Final Fantasy 15. I'm interested in the Last Guardian for real, but I feel we're gonna get a game that we should have got last generation. It's going to be different because Team Ico is always different when they come to their games.
Well, I mean, look at their track record, though. I mean, you just got to kind of go, okay, what has Team Eco released? Shadow of the Colossus, right?
yeah.
Damn, I fucked him up.
Great game. What was the other one with the little boy?
Eco.
What was yeah, Eco.
Eco.
Ico.
And great moody game. Had atmosphere. People loved it. It wasn't vilified. I mean, I'm trying to remember a game that was actually sour on the consumer's mind. Was there
And
any?
No,
now,
that's the only two they got, man. Everybody loved them.
and I think if I have to kind of like compare them to something, Team Ico, whatever you want to call it, they're like the Van Gogh mixed with some Picasso when it comes to video games. Their
Yeah.
games is not going to be like everybody else's games. It's going to be on a completely different level. Because I mean, look at the games. Is there any English language in any one of those games?
No, it's not even Japanese. It's like
Yeah, it's
some
not
other
even
weird
Japanese. It's
language.
like
Yeah.
implied. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like Ico, it was like the only word the boys said was girl. I think that was girl, or he just might have been hollering at her. But
A
you know,
Probably
girl,
was.
take your
yeah.
clothes off, girl.
But I mean, I'm like, when it comes to Final Fantasy 15, from the three demos I played and the very last final demo, is going to be huge. It's going to be like everything we've been wanting in any Final Fantasy is going to be in this one. That's what I get from all three of those demos.
I say it like this: anytime a company constantly puts out a demo, they must be proud of what they've done. And they're itching to get it to people in people's hands, and they want to build the hype for it. And when they release demos, that means you can kind of bet that it may be good.
That actually
Because
hurts them.
well, it depends.
Statistically, any game that has had a demo, always has the worst sales compared to games who don't have demos.
Well, it's just because people played it. But it just depends on the game. Like a Final Fantasy, it wouldn't matter how many demos it had.
They wouldn't even need a demo. People are going to
They
buy just
they're
because
gonna
of
buy
the
it because look at
of the
13 and
series. So I mean, they don't need a demo.
look at 13 and 13 too. Fucking sucked to me. I didn't like I played both. I beat both. But honestly, I wasn't satisfied like I was in previous entries. But it still sold well, and even the word of mouth where people were saying this shit's linear. The graphics look good, but you don't really. There's no open worlds. There's no towns. It still sold a shit ton. And when Final Fantasy and Square Enix they put that demo out, it's like here. People been clamoring for a new Final Fantasy. We heard how people were upset on you couldn't really explore where you were. You basically were forced into a pattern. And here's something new, and we're letting you test it out. We take feedback directly from the consumer, and then we try to make it better. So when it releases, it's everything that you could hope for. And I think Final Fantasy benefits from this because they can prove a point that they haven't lost their touch and they didn't stop listening to us gamers about the things we want out of a Final Fantasy game. I think it's a plus for them. I'm hyped.
Hmm.
Shit, I don't even have a fucking console yet. I'm getting the Switch, so fuck y'all. I'm still
You
getting a
already got
Switch,
you got a cell phone already, Danny.
and
Don't
I'm,
need
I'll
a
probably
switch.
pick up a PS4 Pro, maybe, maybe.
You got a cell phone
But
already, Danny. Don't need a switch.
whatever. Anyway, so Final Fantasy 15. Anything else? What else we hype about?
I mean, just those 2 months. Yeah, seriously, those are the only two games I can think about: Final Fantasy 15 and Last Guardian. Like me, I'm still hyped for Final Fantasy 15, even though I've had the same problem with every single one of the demos. The cameras are terrible. Like they're all over the place. Like
Is it hard to move it with the stick?
no, it's not that it's hard. It's like I don't know. Like you try to center it, and then it just goes somewhere else as soon as like the camera. It's just like the camera has a mind of its own for some reason. Like
Oh, I
I don't
hate it
get
when
it,
games
man.
do that. That's horrible.
So I don't know. I don't know if they can fix that. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna make it better. We're gonna make it better. They don't haven't made it. They haven't made it better. And then enemies can attack you like from off screen. You can't see what's going on. Like I don't know. Like I don't know if they can fix that or not yet. But other than that, I've enjoyed it very much. I'm a big Final Fantasy guy. I'm probably one of the few people on Earth that actually enjoyed all of the 13 games.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Man, dude. 13
I got
2
and I
was
got and I
better.
got yeah, and I got the platinum in the first two of them too. You know.
Fuck,
Wait a
man.
minute. Hold on. Pause. Wait a minute.
Oh,
And again, and just like I said before, I can't lie about that shit. Go on my PSN record
No,
right
no,
now,
I'm
son.
not. I'm not saying you're lying about it. But how the fuck did you platinum it when Final Fantasy 13 didn't tell you you need to level up every damn character before you can progress to the end of the game?
Because he
What do you
played the
mean,
fuck
dude?
out of it.
Dude, there's
He's a
guides
man.
out there, son. There's like platinum guy. I was a big hardcore platinum hunter back in the day, man. Like I would go to forums and shit, look up like guides how to get the platinum, all that shit. I went in, man. I wasn't fucking around.
See
Oh,
that's
shit.
what my downfall was when it came to 13. I didn't look up the guide. I just leveled up the characters who I really, what I'm saying, felt that I was gonna really need until I got to a point where I needed to level up that girl with the stick,
Yeah,
and I didn't, and I couldn't get past the creature that you're supposed to summon. I think it was Euphrates or something like that.
yeah,
Or
E3, yeah,
E free.
yeah, E3,
yeah,
yeah.
I couldn't get past that because I didn't level her up. So it was one of them. I didn't level them up, and it was like just a kill fest all day long, man.
Man, that sucks. Yeah, because if you don't play that game in a specific way, you're gonna hurt.
Yeah, you have to balance all the characters.
Yeah,
So
and then
what?
just going back to Final Fantasy 15, the other reason I'm excited is because I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. I don't really have that much time to be gaming like that anymore. So when it comes to big ass JRPGs, I'm like, okay, all I'm really playing now is Final Fantasy and maybe Persona. That's it. So that's why I'm also
Oh, yeah.
excited. So 'cause I haven't.
Persona, dude.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'm
God. I
ready, man.
love that series, man. Persona 3, Persona 4 for old PlayStation 2. Man, one of my
So I'm
favorite
so I'm ready,
JRPGs.
man. And then Last Guardian, I'm still like, I know it's kind of fucked up. I shouldn't say this, but I'm still on the fence about it just because it's taken so long. But at the same time, it's Team Ico. They haven't really let me down yet.
Right, they ain't
Um,
fucked up yet.
oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I,
but the thing
I,
is, but I will put myself in the mindset of like, okay, this game was made in the late 2000s, because I know, like, I've read some like previews and they're like, oh, why does this happen? Why does that happen? This feels like something old. Yeah, because it is old. So I'm gonna take that into consideration. Like, I heard people complaining, like, oh, the animal, that big dog, fucking bird thing. It's like sometimes it doesn't even listen to you. It's like, yeah, the horse didn't listen to you in Shadow of Colossus either.
Oh
Sometimes,
Hell
my
yeah,
god,
that's
I
true.
raged so much on that damn game, you guys. Oh my goodness, the stupid horse wouldn't run properly.
yeah, but that's
Oh my
but
god.
animals do that. Like a horse sometimes won't listen to you.
Right, it just won't. It
Yeah,
be like, fuck you.
Like,
I'm
man,
rolling
I'm gonna
this
take a
way.
piss over here now, son. But yeah, man.
But you gotta think about it. I understand the concern because look what happened with Duke Nukem. Remember that shit was in development
Ooh,
hell,
yeah,
and then when it came out, it was pure piss, dude.
bruh. Think about it like this. We
Dude,
got to put this into context. Final Fantasy 15 and The Last Guardian are coming out a week ahead of each other. Think about that. We've been waiting for these games for 10 motherfucking years.
I
They're finally,
know.
yes.
how
it, better,
crazy is that?
it better
It's
be
like,
good. That's all I can say. Because
well, look,
you said
Final
you said
Fantasy.
hold on.
Yeah,
You
Go
said
ahead.
you liked Final Fantasy 13 there, Tony.
yeah, I
Didn't
did.
you?
Hey, I got
I
no
could
fucking shame in that. I love that shit.
I could
No shame.
I played Final Fantasy 13 and the sequel to it, part two of it. It sucked. The story did not
Nah,
interest
13
me at
too was
all.
good. 13.2
No.
fixed.
Yeah,
13.2 was
13.2.
definitely
Yeah,
much better.
13.2 was. I love
13
that game.
was much better. It
Yeah,
lets you explore and shit, which
Okay,
was
that's
like one of the key things that held 13 for me back.
exactly. Yeah.
I've
Uh,
only
Mhm.
I've only beaten two Final Fantasy games, and that's Final Fantasy 10 and 13.2.
Oh wow. Now you gotta play more Final Fantasy
oh
games, bro.
yeah, dude, you got to play. X1,
Every
X2
time
was
one would
great.
come out, I would have this. I used to have this fucked up job to where I had to like work 12 hours, 60
Wow.
60 hours a
Shit.
week, and I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? When I beat Final Fantasy 10, I wanted to beat it so bad. I said, "Fuck it," and got a game short. You know,
Damn.
I didn't have the time to grind. Final Fantasy
Oh,
13 too. I
I
ain't gonna
remember
lie.
those
I'm
days.
not ashamed to say I was unemployed, so I
you
had the
said
time to
all
play.
power spears and shit. It just
I remember those days.
fill your
Game
fucking
Shark.
grid up.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to you know what I'm saying playing Final Fantasy 15. I'm thinking about getting the guidebook, and if I get the
Yeah,
guidebook,
do
I
it,
might
man.
say,
Yo,
yo. But
What?
I
wow.
might go all out. I wanted to get the collector's edition with all the good shit, man, because it's fucking worth it. It's Final Fantasy 15. This shit been I've been waiting for this for
What?
10
Yeah,
years.
man. Do it,
Well, you.
bro.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
can't
you guys
afford
had a
that
chance to
shit. Like
play
that
it,
shit
so
like
you
two.
kind of know what to expect. I mean, you
Yeah.
know that it's going to be good. You know, if they release
And
the full
long.
game, you know it's going to be at least good to what you guys played. So the hype is
Yeah.
there. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
Yeah,
The
there, man.
hype
the
is
Yeah.
there.
yeah
Uh,
the hype is there. It's real. It's real.
but
So
you
I ain't gonna
know,
lie.
the
I
Last
got the, I
Guardian
got
ain't
the,
been played.
Yeah, we don't know, man. Like
Exactly.
personally, we don't know yet.
So
But I'm still hyped.
when it comes to the Last Guardian, I'm like, okay, just I'm putting the blindfold on, and like we said
Yeah.
earlier, because of their track record, they hadn't fucked up. It's a single player game, so it shouldn't be no online components fucking up. It should be
Right.
alright.
Well,
It
that's
should
just like
be
Rockstar. You know, if Rockstar released something, you already have that expectation because you know they rarely fuck
yeah,
up.
but they
Uh,
fucked up with
Rarely
GTA
do.
5. I'm not giving Rockstar a pass. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. GT 5 was broken day one
Yeah, that
when
game
they
has a lot of bugs in it, or at least it used to
yeah
when it
I
came
love
when
out.
GTA
So
when they
5, dude.
released
GTA
it
5 was
when
the
they
shit,
taking
man.
Yeah, GTA 5 was the shit, man. The
Yeah, man.
music
no the
on
game
fucking,
the
especially
Fantastic
on
game,
PC,
son.
dude.
Yeah.
the single player was good. It was the multiplayer.
They
Anytime a game
fixed that
comes
though,
out and
man.
it has
Like,
a
Yeah, they
multiplayer
fixed
yeah,
it, dude.
they
It's
fixed
so
that
good
shit.
now.
Yeah.
they fixed it, but day one, I'm saying anytime a game comes out and it has multiplayer included, you have to judge it on the whole thing. You can't just judge half of it
Well,
and
well.
worry about
You got to judge it on what you played. I played that shit like maybe 3 weeks after they fixed it, so it was clean to me, son.
See, it was
You
like
know?
perfect for him. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So,
And then and I played that shit for like a good year with my buddy. I'm not a multiplayer guy like that. I played the shit out of Grand Theft Auto
it.
5 with my buddies, and
hell
that shit was
yeah.
fun,
I'm
son.
about like you. I'm not a multiplayer game player neither, but I played Uncharted 4 multiplayer like a. I played that for a
I
good
played that shit too.
decade.
I got the platinum in that game too, man. I didn't fuck
God
around.
damn.
Damn.
God damn.
Man, oh man, I miss going. I miss the platinum days, man. Like GTA 5, I didn't get the platinum, and I'm still like, I wish I had time, man. I wish I had time.
It's too many games
Use some
out there though.
motherfucking PTO and shit. You
Yeah,
know, so
man.
call your boss
But
and be like, look, I'm feeling sick as fuck.
you know,
You know, I can't come in. Platinum time.
man.
Yeah.
But your GTA 5, yo, I'm part of the problem with GTA 5. I bought that shit 3 times, son. I bought that shit on
Oh,
PS.
don't feel
Yep.
bad. I bought it 3 times
Oh
too.
shit, I might have to kick Tony out of this motherfucking chat. Hold on, let me see. Oh shit.
And you know how they got me, right? You know how they got me, right? Because I bought this shit on PS3, then it came out on PS4, and then I got this beast PC. I'm like, all right, let me buy this shit again, you know?
Hell yeah, you can see fucking Trevor's like ashy ass elbows and
Yeah.
shit.
At 60 frames.
Hell.
I bought it. I bought it for the PS4 when it was released. My son wanted it, so I gave him my copy.
All
He
right.
wanted to play it again, so I bought it again. Then something else is coming out, and I was like, "Fuck it, trade it in because it's high value." And then I got
Oh
the itch
shit.
to finish the game at least, because that's my thing. If I'm platinum, which I really don't try to platinum games, I want to beat the game. I want to know
Right,
the
at
end of the
least
story.
finish it.
Yeah, so I went and got it again at Best Buy for $30,
All
beat
right.
it, and just sent me back out the door.
Rockstar probably got a picture of your ass up on the fucking mantle and shit. Thank you, Eddie and Tony. You know,
Man, look,
for
no,
helping us the
Yo,
fuck out.
I'm gonna keep it real right now. On Throwdown, everybody that bought the game owns at least 3 copies of it, man. One of my other boys, my boy Adam, he has 5 copies because he bought them on the Xboxes too. You know,
Oh
Yeah.
God. Shit.
it's crazy. So yeah, he like think about it like this: when they came out on PS3 and Xbox 360, he bought 2 of them. Then on PS4 and Xbox One, he bought another 2. Then he bought it on PC.
Damn.
You know,
Shit. He was dedicated. That's a dedicated individual.
yeah,
Yeah, he was definitely
Rockstar son.
dedicated. That's true though. Red Dead Redemption gonna be the same way. Yeah, I can't
I
fucking
Man,
wait
got
to play
bring
that
that
shit.
shit to PC,
That's
please,
what I'm
man.
talking about. Just drop it off.
it
Give
ain't
us the
gonna happen.
remaster. I'll
It
buy the
ain't gonna
remaster. You get my cash. I'll fucking pre-order Red Dead Redemption 2, and we can go about our
Look,
merry way.
it,
I'm gonna
it
Shit.
tell
ain't
you.
gonna
I'm gonna tell you exactly what's
happen.
gonna happen now. And I realized that Red Dead Redemption 1 didn't come out on PC, but I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen with the second game. Because Rockstar, there's some slick motherfuckers, right? Look what
They
happened with
are.
GT. Look what happened with GTA 5, right? The game comes out on PS3, and about a year and a half later comes on PC. What happens? Dudes buy it again. That's gonna
Yep.
happen with Red Dead 2. This shit's gonna drop on modern consoles a year and a half later. They're gonna come out with the game again, and you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna buy it again.
And
I'm gonna
buy
buy
the
that shit
shit
again.
up.
Yep.
I'll get the
Yep.
extreme edition, whatever it fucking takes.
But
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption 1 will be the PC unicorn.
I'm telling you, man. I want to see
Dude.
the most realistic horsehair I ever seen in my life.
Right, you know what I'm saying? The horse ass muscles and shit. I'm trying
Yep.
to see all of that.
Oh,
Y'all know what I'm trying to see in the future, right?
What you
What?
trying to see?
We talked about it last week, yo. A game that looks like real life.
Yeah, but we ain't there yet.
Yeah, we ain't there yet, bro.
Right, we
no,
ain't
I
there yet.
think
2030, we'll
Yeah.
be there.
uh,
But
See,
we'll
the
be
other
old
thing
as
is like,
fuck and like fuck games and shit. We trying to survive now.
I want to ask a quick question to everybody. I want to ask a quick question.
good.
Remedy has been hitting around to this new game they getting ready to do, talk about. Okay, everybody, you know what I'm saying? If you've been keeping up with Remedy, they've already said they want to do platform
Yes,
games, right? So
yes,
it's not gonna be no Xbox exclusive. But do you think from the first trailer we seen with the the original Max Payne, the guy who used his own face, I'm thinking Remedy is about to bring out another Max Payne
That's
because
what I think too, bro.
yeah, you know what I'm
I
saying?
support it. Max Payne, the last one that came out was amazing.
It was
Yeah,
a
that was
Rockstar game though.
fantastic. Yeah, man.
Rockstar
Ooh,
kind
wait, does Rockstar own the rights to that shit now? I didn't
I
think
I
think
about
don't
that.
know.
so. Yeah,
I
Okay,
don't know.
so Remedy can't be coming out with that then.
I mean, if
Fuck.
they, if, but then think about it. Remedy probably went back and been, I don't know if they own the rights. I gotta research. I'm gonna research it. If they don't own the rights, it's a possibility we could be getting another Max Payne. But then again, Rockstar probably could just be like lending them their IP back because,
Maybe.
like, all right, Sony's getting ready, bring out the remastered Crash, and Universal didn't have to, well, not Universal, but Activision.
yeah.
They
Activision,
didn't
yeah.
Activision.
they
Yep.
didn't have to sign on to that. You know what I'm saying? They was holding Crash like fucking hostage.
All
Well,
right, yo, I'm
partnerships and
looking at it
money.
right now. So Max Payne, the franchise, yeah, it is currently owned by Rockstar.
Okay, so yeah, it's
Ooh,
definitely coming out then, because Rockstar sticks by their franchises.
Yeah,
So it's
they're both the
definitely coming
developer.
out.
Yeah, they're both the developer and publisher, so they got that shit on lock. You
Yeah,
know.
it's coming
so
out.
Remedy, if it is another Max Payne game, it's some paperwork really behind this. So it's gotta, if it ain't Max Payne, it's probably a whole new IP. Then that just kills my theory already.
Well, it just
Yeah,
depends on the IP. I mean, you got to look at like Guerrilla Games. Remember they announced Horizon Zero Dawn,
ooh,
and
I
you know what?
can't
They're
wait.
ooh, you know that shit looks tasty as fuck.
Yes,
And hey, man, that shit look. I just want to sop that motherfucking shit up with a biscuit.
you
But
know
God, man, but they're not known for that type of game. You
that's
know,
true.
open world pseudo RPG in a dystopian
Yeah,
mechanical world. They're not known for that. But it looks amazing, and when those type of companies take those like creative chances like that, and they're like, "Fuck it, we're gonna do what we want to do. We made enough money with our established franchises. Let's just do something different. Let's break the monotony for a little bit and just surprise everyone."
Sony
And
Santa Monica, but they've been doing that because I mean they known for God of War, but they've been
yeah,
doing all kinds of other little shits. You know what I'm saying? What's that game Bound? They came
yep,
out.
Yeah, yeah.
They did that. They got other little shits, and they might not have been as successful as they main franchise, but they know when we need to make some money. let's drop Kratos and
Dude, that God of War trailer though. Whew. Some
Oh
people
man,
hated it though, but I thought it was yummy.
yeah,
It
that
looked
was
I'm gonna tell
great.
you
fantastic,
right
man. I
now,
can't wait.
Sony did this shit excellent when they showed that from Cobra
Did you hear
to
the
the end of the
crowd?
trailer.
Remember that
Dude, I
crowd
was
went
there.
wild. Oh, oh
I was in
shit,
that shit, bro. It was crazy. That was like
dude, I'm
one of the
jealous
best
as fuck.
presentations. That was one of the best presentations I've ever seen, man. Like usually Sony, the presentation is just okay. That one
Yeah,
from start to finish was fucking like
dude, they
popping,
just
son.
the dude came out, the dry ass dude came out, was like, "Thank you for coming," and then the fucking screen went dark, and it was
Yep.
just wow after wow after wow after wow. It was just, it was amazing how they did that. They
Yes,
said, "Fuck
Sony.
stats," fuck sales figures, fuck
Yo,
Cerny, you know.
they only had one developer come out, and my man came out like a rock star, Hideo Kojima.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Man,
he
Hideo,
came out
yeah,
with the Billie Jean glowing floor.
he did.
yo, as a matter of fact, let me tell you guys a quick story. You're gonna like this shit, right? Okay, so maybe a day or two after that, right? I was chilling with one of my boys. We're just like just going around E3 and stuff, and my phone goes off. I'm looking at it, and he kind of goes away. Like I just see it from the periphery of my eye. He goes away, and then I finish with my phone. I look up, and he's like, "Yo, check it out." He shows me his phone. It's a picture of him and Kojima. Right? I'm
Whew.
like, what the fuck? What do you think? I'm like, dude, right now, man, he's right there. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I don't got any appointments. Fuck this shit. I go right after Kojima. And then my man, yo, he had a whole entourage with him, right? They moved mad quick, and they moved into this one room. It was like the VR segment, right? Of
Hmm.
E3. I'm like, all right, I ain't got no appointments. I'm gonna park my ass right here, and I'm gonna
Hell
wait for
yeah.
this dude to show up. So after waiting for like an hour, my man Kojima comes up, and I took a picture with him. It's on fucking Twitter. Yo, that was like one of the
Ooh.
greatest things in my life, son, to happen.
He's like a cool
Legendary.
ass dude too, right? Like
Yeah,
he's
he
like
is.
willing to like chill and shit.
Yeah, but I did the
Yo,
shit right because I saw his producer out there. I'm like, yo, when Kojima comes out, is it okay if I take a picture? Respectful. He's like,
Right,
yeah, man,
right, right.
yeah, and he's like, yeah, man, that's cool. And then the cool thing is afterwards, and I could talk about this now. Afterwards, his people hit me up. They had cameras. Like, yo, can we interview you for the podcast? I'm like, hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
So they did a quick little segment with me and my boy. Like my boy Manny, Amelia from Throwdown, he's a
Yep.
reserve dude, so he was just chilling, right? Me, I'm losing my motherfucking mind on camera. That shit was crazy. Yo,
I would
hey,
Kojima,
have too, man. I'd have went nuts. I'd be like, "Oh my god, man! Look, here's all the games I love from when I was growing up to what you got out now." And just totally take over that shit.
yeah, because they asked us like, what does Kojima mean to us, and then like, what do we think about Death Stranding? Now, here's the thing, for the listeners, Metal Gear Solid 3 is my favorite game of all time. So
shit.
that's how much that franchise means to me. I love Metal Gear, dude. So just meeting Kojima, and I'm looking forward to Death Stranding and anything this man does.
Man, Snake's Revenge though was the shit,
So
man. That was
It
like
says Snake's
innovative for
Revenge.
like old.
wait a
Remember that
minute.
old school Nintendo
Hey,
shit?
hey, hey, Snake's Revenge was actually not a Kojima game, by the way.
Was
Just
it
so you
not Kojima?
No, no, that was a
Okay,
game
check
that
this out.
Nintendo,
Check this out.
that was a game that Nintendo made because Metal Gear did so well. It's like, okay, just slap any developer
Yeah,
on this shit and go. That was not even.
Really?
Nope,
Dude,
yeah,
I
you can look
swear
that
I
up.
thought Kojima had his hand in that.
nope, no.
No,
Snake's
no.
Revenge is like the black sheep of the fucking franchise because it wasn't created by him.
The original Metal
What?
Gear, the original sequel to Metal Gear is Metal
Oh,
Gear 2.
Yeah,
Over
exactly.
Oh
here
yeah,
is
Metal
Zero
Gear
Zero
2.
County
Okay,
That
yes.
never
Yeah,
came out on NES. I was a MSX.
Yep, it was.
yeah.
Yep.
But look, check this
Holy
out.
shit.
You're a Kojima fan, right?
Yeah, man.
Aren't you disappointed that we won't be getting a third Zone of the Enders?
I'm a little bit, but you know me, I'm more of a Metal Gear guy. So that's the thing. I'm more disappointed because Konami fucked that thing up. Like, but yeah, I would like
They
another
have some
Zone.
good
But
ideas
yeah,
though.
yeah,
There was
yeah,
some good ideas on that
yeah.
shit.
But I will say I'm looking forward to seeing something new from Kojima because he's just been making nothing but Metal Gear games because of Konami for like a decade now or so. I want to see some new shit. I want to see this man unleashed.
He was going.
True.
He was planning on doing another Zone of the Enders, but shit just went
Well,
crazy.
that's not gonna
Yep.
happen now because
Nah,
Konami owns that shit.
Konami owns
Yeah,
that. We won't
Konami
see.
fucking.
We won't get the original ending of Metal Gear Solid Five,
Nope.
and that right there is really irking me because when I found out you had to do the
hmm.
first 25 missions again, oh man, that
Man,
Yeah, I was like,
Konami's like
what
the
the
villains
fuck?
of the industry, man. It's like seriously.
Dude, I couldn't believe what they did to him at that award show, though.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
That was the epitome of bullshit. And remember, the dude came out, the head of Konami was like, he didn't understand why people loved him so much because he was like he didn't really like,
Wow.
he wasn't like a game industry person. He like did mobile and like not
Yeah,
really anything.
he was more about numbers.
Yeah, yeah, and he was like, he said he didn't understand how the impact he had. He apologized, and at first I was kind of like glad he did that, but then it kind of pissed me off because it's like, dude, look where we're at now. We got a fucking unfinished ass game that got released as full. Kojima got vilified in front of millions of people at the fucking award show, which was embarrassing. And the way you treat your employees now, all those complaints about no breaks and fucking making them work 80 hours a day and dumb
Yeah.
shit. It was just unreal what they did, and I think
And then
Kojima just couldn't deal with it no more, man.
the neutering of Metal Gear, making it a pachinko slot machine. Come on, man.
Dude, what about that new shit? That fucking zombie one.
That's
What?
gonna be trash. That's gonna be trash.
Who
It's
thought
not
that
out
was a
yet.
good
I thought that
idea,
shit
man?
came out.
No,
Some
that
dumbass that
shit.
want to make some money.
That shit ain't out yet. That shit, they just had some shitty ass trailers. They showed that gameplay, which has some cool gameplay elements. But I don't want to
Man,
play that. That did not look interesting at all.
I
I
thought
mean,
that shit dropped, and nobody paid attention to it, and it just faded away. I swear, I thought it just faded
nah,
away.
Let's just
that
hope it
shit.
fades away.
I hope so too. Konami deserves it. They deserve to get no fucking publicity. They deserve to have their shit quietly released. Because that's how they do. They treated their employees like that, and karma bites hard. And
Yeah, man.
yeah, yeah. And I
So,
just
so
couldn't
Metal
believe this.
Gear
So I'm
Solid
jealous, man.
Three,
You got a picture with fucking Kojima, dude.
Yeah,
Metal Gear.
dude, that was one of the greatest moments. That was easily the greatest moments of that E3 for me. Just meeting this man. Because the thing is, there's another funny story for you. I could have met him 2 years ago at E3, right?
Hmm.
But I fucked up because okay, I knew he was going to be at the IGN booth, and my boy Emilio. This is the first time he met him. He went up there. The thing is, I'm just being honest. I had a date, in Los Angeles, right? So I had to go meet with this girl. But at the end of it, I didn't even get lucky. So I'm like, I should have just canceled the date.
So you missed Kojima and you didn't get the pussy.
You
Oh
know,
God.
Damn.
Damn.
So
Hey,
I'm like,
man, that's a
listen,
joke sound
man,
effect.
I could have just
You know
skipped
what?
that whole
I'm gonna
shit.
give him.
Give him a sympathy.
Cole,
Sympathy.
you stupid.
Yo, I love the sound effects, man. So I'm like, yo, I should have skipped this damn date and just met Kojima, man. That's some bullshit,
See, now you was dried up. Your shit was dry, and you didn't meet
man.
Kojima.
I'm gonna be
Oh
honest with you,
man.
man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, I would have went for the date first too, man. I'm not gonna lie, because at the end of the day, you're a man.
Yeah, hey, I still had a good time. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong,
Yeah,
but damn it, man.
but
But you know what? At the end, it all worked out. It all worked out. I went on a date with a really nice girl, and I still got to meet Kojima in the end. So it all worked out in the end,
yeah.
True.
Even though it was
True.
2 years later,
But for 2 years, I was kicking myself.
I know you was like, God damn it.
you know, it was
that
funny,
dude,
man.
Dude, I'd been
Kojima,
curled
man,
up in the
I ain't
fetal
gonna lie to you.
position.
When Konami finally released him, did you see the bags up under this dude's eyes? Like it
Man.
was like they just released him from a concentration camp.
Wow.
Dude, for
The
real,
dude,
man. He was
he
looking
looked like he
tired,
was
man.
tired.
But you
Yeah,
know what?
man.
Now that you see him, he looks so rejuvenated, man. Like he's like
Yeah,
smiling constantly, and he's like so open about what he's doing. So it's
because he
amazing
ain't
what
got no
that
pressure.
transition did.
He doesn't have any pressure on this next game. He's taking the time to do it. He's gonna do it right. He's a perfectionist, really.
Yes.
Yo, I'm calling it right now. That's gonna be a PS5 exclusive. Like, that shit
Oh
ain't coming out this
shit.
gen, bro.
Hold on. You sound like
This is
Colin
Kojima.
up in
was
this
gonna say,
motherfucking
like,
chat. 8K, PS5 exclusive.
Yeah, it launched.
Uh,
It's gonna be a launch title for the PS5. That's what I'm calling right now, son.
Launch title shit. This shit gonna come out a year after the PS5. This is
Man, I
like
could believe that too,
between
son. With
Metal Gear.
yeah,
Dude,
man,
that's
that's
just
Yo.
not fucking happening, dude. That's just coming out with
Oh, boy.
PS4 Pro
no,
and
it's not, son. Ideally coming out next year. I'm telling you, man. Don't hold your breath for that shit, bro.
Yeah.
dude, that
Death
shit's
Stranding
coming
is
out.
too.
I'm on
Death
a
Stranding.
10-game winning
Look,
streak.
wait a minute.
Wow.
Death Stranding is going to be part of the 25 years of PlayStation.
Yeah,
Watch.
2019, bro.
Yep.
I'm telling
So
you.
you own it. So you own something, right? You own something. Yeah.
Listen, if
2019.
I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm gonna tell you, motherfuckers, right now, right?
That's all we got it on tape.
This is my theory, right? Okay,
Yep.
PS4 dropped 2013, right? PS4
Right.
Pro 2016 this year. 2019 PS5 25-year anniversary. I'm calling that shit.
Yep.
Let me lock that motherfucking shit in.
Yeah, please do.
All
Please
right, all
do.
right, all right. I'm
And it's
locking it in
and it,
right now.
and if the pro if the numbers for the pro look good for November, November is going to be the month for PlayStation products. Watch, because shit, man, it's sold. The PlayStation 4 sold 1 million units in one fucking
What?
day.
Yo, okay, my man, I know you listen to Throwdown, right? I
Yeah.
know you've heard me. I had three dudes telling me that I'm crazy because I think the Pro is going to help Sony win NPDs in November. They think I'm fucking crazy. Like, no, the Pro doesn't have anything. There's nothing special about it. Even though these motherfuckers bought the Pro themselves, you know? I'm like, listen, I'm telling you right now, this shit is going to murder. And here's the thing nobody's considering. Sony is not going to separate sales of the PS4 and the PS4 Pro. They're going to lump
Uh-uh.
them together. So
You,
think about that.
it's
November,
gonna be it's gonna be just like the 3DS and the new 3DS.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, it's the same
Round
shit. It's
number.
like PS4 total sales,
Yeah, man.
whether it's
Because
pro or reg.
technically the Pro is the 4. It is
Yeah,
the
It is, yeah.
PS4
PS4.
Pro.
Yeah. But it's interesting. But yo, I actually got to kind of split. Can I do my little rant right now?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was just about to get to that. Let's
Cue it
go
up.
ahead and here do we go. Tony Polanco in the.
All right, thank you guys.
You got 2 to 5 minutes. We can't interrupt you. You can say what the fuck you feel like. You write instantly. Go.
Okay, this is what I find interesting, right? Anytime I say anything negative about Sony, no one gives a shit. I hear crickets, nothing happens. As soon as I say anything about Xbox, I got the fucking hit squad on my ass, right? I'm gonna give you the perfect example. Yesterday, Microsoft put out this ad saying that it's the only system that has UHD, HDR, and 4K streaming. I'm like, no, 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 no. You're the only one that could do UHD. Sony could do that shit. Yo, I'm not exaggerating. For like 3 or 4 hours, motherfuckers was coming at me, and I'm going at you because you know me. I'm not a bitch. You come at me, I'm coming at you. 4 hours debating these motherfuckers. You know, just going at it. Like listen. I think this is a like a wrong kind of like deceitful ad. I'm not saying Microsoft lied. They didn't lie at all. Everything they said was true. Yes, you're the only one with those three altogether, but you're not the only ones with that. But Microsoft knows that people are stupid, right? They know that people are going to see that ad and go, "Oh shit." Sony can't do that. It can't do any of these things. I'm picking Xbox. They're playing to the gullibility of people, right? And then what I find funny today was I tweeted out how because Sony said the PS4 Pro does dynamic 4K. Dynamic 4K means it's not real 4K. I tweeted that out. Nobody said anything. I called them out for the same shit. So I just want to know, like, I know this is not like contract, like a participation thing, but I want to know why is it that Sony guys generally, at least from my experience, don't seem to give a shit when you say anything about PlayStation, but when you say anything about Xbox, these dudes come at you hardcore. It is crazy. It's like you guys are so sensitive. Any little thing about Microsoft, they go in on you. So I don't know what the fuck it is, man. So I just want to let all you guys out there know who the real like pussies of the gaming industry are. And that's all I gotta say about that, man. Fuck fanboys, man.
Amen.
And that was the.
12-game winning streak. Yes, let's go.
Tony, don't hurt him, Tony. Don't hurt him, man.
And I was being nice, like,
Yeah, he was being very mild.
you know.
I wanted to see some fucking
But even when
fire.
I'm mild, I'm still spicy. You know what I'm saying?
It's like Tapatio. I already know, man. It's like mild, but it's kind of spicy. I
You
got
know?
you.
But yo, I just want to like thank you guys so much. This was like a really fun podcast. Just talking games, talking shit. I loved all of it, man. You guys are doing
Man,
your thing.
Thank you.
appreciate it, man. Like likewise, man. We enjoy your content as well, man. And I was just we all were actually really hype on having you on because you see how we are, and we thought that it would be a great fit to just kind of special guest, talk about what you're doing, and we all have a good ass time, man. So I enjoyed it as well.
Oh,
That's
absolutely,
what's up.
man.
That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, you heard me just laying back in the cut sometimes. So I just want to hear what you guys, because you guys are entertaining as shit. I like that.
Like I said,
We try.
we're not like other podcasts.
Yeah,
Right,
man.
crumb
And
side,
That
whatever.
just like fucking
Oh.
robots the whole time.
Yeah, no, we
Right.
don't want
and
that
Tony,
shit, man. And the other thing is like, yo, we're minorities, man. Nobody comes to us to hear some white people shit, man. Like, we got to keep it real, you know?
Oh shit. Uh, get
Damn
that on
it, I
white people
lost.
shit.
I think we got a good group of
Fuck.
personalities, because
I love it, man. You
it's
guys are
like
fucking awesome, man.
thank you.
And I
nobody's
just lost
gonna
it. I just lost a
root
12
for.
game win streak. Fuck.
Shut
Uh-oh.
up, EJ.
Point to that.
No, you're awesome, Tony, man. Thank you for
Thank
for
you.
taking the time and showing us love, and we show you love as well. Support everything this guy does, man, because he's the truth, y'all. You know,
Yo, thank you. I
Hey
follow him on
Danny,
appreciate
don't
everything.
you call him the truth of YouTube?
that. No, somebody else is already. Yo, shout out to my man Hard Eight. That guy, he goes in on these fucking fanboys, man.
Yeah,
So,
so
Dude,
yeah, I'm
and
not
he
taking
goes
no
in on
shine away
all
from him.
fanboys.
That dude is funny, man.
All fan. If you're a Tony fanboy, he's gonna crush you.
Yeah,
right.
This particular case,
Absolutely.
yo, I'm gonna keep it real right now. When I listen to him and Black Bond, I'm like, man, I wish I could say this shit, man.
Boy, don't you want to?
yo,
You start building up, you get that lump in your neck like fucking Homer did.
Yep, I'm like,
When he held his shit in, you're just like, ugh, fuck.
yeah, man.
Ugh.
yeah.
But yeah, yeah,
Let
let me.
Just say what you feel.
no.
But the thing is, remember, because I work in the industry and I got to keep it a
Right.
little civil, but I'm still keeping it real. So I'm towing that line. You know what I'm saying?
And I appreciate you bringing that knowledge to us.
Always, man. All right. I'll see y'all around. Thank you for having me on again. I'm gonna share this with all my followers. Hopefully, they're gonna sub to you guys too, because this is, like I said, there's very few podcasts out there that are like fucking great, and you guys are it, man. Like, keep doing your thing, please, man. For the sake of gaming in general, just keep doing your thing, man. Please.
Thank you so much, man. And like I said, your content is amazing as well. And everybody, like I said, go check him out. And thank you guys for watching the podcast. And we will be back next Friday at 9-ish, same time. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Here is the outro. See you later. Earth is being threatened by the console war plague. Some real gamers band together to form a unity. These 6 tigers: Eugene, Terry, Eddie, Michael, Matt, and Danny. They form the platform. The platform.
All right.